Today, I talked to you about the three types of financial aid offered at such and such a place. Okay, and then you concluded the next time you think of financial aid, I hope which one you are using. I hope you know which one you are using. So you bring the speech to an end and then you summarize it. Today I have talked to you about the three major steps to an aerobic exercise. The next time you see somebody exercising, I hope you'll be able to identify what type of exercising or what type of aerobic exercise this person is using. Okay? You need to cite three sources in the presentation. Try to put in a source in one of the main points, in a conclusion, or the introduction. We need to hear it. Also give us enough information to identify the sources. Now, for example, don't say according to research, according to the Washington Post. Which one? According to a May 6, 2005 issue of the Washington Post. According to a book written by such and such, published in such and such a year, she states the following. So you need to be very specific. Also, try to have fun with the presentation. The way I did it is, since sometimes students are nervous, some people cannot do it, some people have difficulties. The outline used to be 10 points. Now I made it 40 points. So if you get a 35 out of 40 on the outline, and you get a 35 out of 60, which is an F on the delivery, when you add up 35 from the outline, 35 from the presentation, you get 70 points. That's a C. I'm not saying go for that, but at least you will pass it, so don't play with that. Okay? So again, have a strong introduction, have a strong conclusion, cite your sources, dress professionally, use a visual aid. Now the visual aid, maximum number of visual aid is 3, minimum is 1. Also the maximum time to display all visual aids is 1 minute. So if you have 3, it's 30 seconds, 20 seconds, and then another maybe 20 seconds. So maximum time for all the visual aids is 1 minute. Do not display the visual aid before using them. When you're done with the visual aid, remove the visual aid. Don't leave it up hanging. Also, if you're going to use slides, it's maximum 3. You can have 4 slides with the background information. That's your name, the instructor name, my name, the topic, all of that can be the first one. If you're going to do that, after each slide, put a blank slide. So when you show the first one for 10 seconds, you click as a blank slide, so people would not see what your slide up there. Another thing also you do not want to do with the visual aid is to pass visual aids around. Don't pass any visual aids around. Okay? And have fun with the presentation. Okay. Let's move on to the group project. The group project has 6 steps. Definition, analysis of the problem, criteria, brainstorming of options, selection, evaluation of the options, selection of the best 3 solutions at a minimum, and discussion of how to apply them. You discuss it. Now, these are all on page 440 to 441. 440 or 441 to 443. Look at all the steps. Make sure each person is doing a step or 2, and make sure when you write the paper, you have a strong introduction, you have a strong conclusion. Somebody who's not doing the work or anything, you can take the person out of the group or talk with me. You can write what I said in the syllabus and acknowledgement page, where when you tell me who's doing what, who doesn't deserve any points, because this is a group effort. If you all pitch in, it's very easy. I can ask each person to write a page or 2, it'll be easy. So if you have a group, each person comes up with a section, it's like 2 to 3 pages. It's really very easy. And the presentation is different. In the presentation, it says you introduce each member in the group, you state what each person did, briefly discuss the problem, very brief, 3 minutes or less. State the criteria. Don't discuss them like you did in the paper. It's different. The presentation is very different from the paper. State the solutions. That's all. Don't discuss them. No evaluation in the presentation. And then each person states what he or she learned from the topic. Each person comes back. Everybody does it. And then the whole group comes back. Each person states what he or she learned from working with the members. Then you come back. Everybody. Each person gives a final thought. If you talk a lot in those 3 areas, you will not be penalized. Because remember, the maximum time for the whole presentation is 5 minutes. 15 minutes. 15. If you talk a lot in the definition analysis, you lose points. In the criteria, don't discuss them. Solution and options, don't discuss them. What you learn from the topic, what you learn from each other, and the final thought, you can talk a lot. Those are good. And then somebody concludes the presentation. Again, it's a group effort. Everybody must dress professionally. Okay? Now I'm going to leave this here. So if you have any questions, again, let me know. And in class on Monday, if you're in the Monday class, or if you are in the Wednesday class, we'll talk about these again. But for the informative and persuasive, please listen to the directions carefully before you do anything else. Take care.